I'm Mark Steele, real estate broker since 2011, and my goal is to give you all of the real estate information that you need and make it as simple as possible. You're listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast. You've probably heard stories about buyers waiving conditions to win a home. This doesn't happen as often in today's market, but I'm sure we all remember a time when it was happening all over the market, especially in the GTA. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it leads to serious problems. So how do you know when waiving conditions makes sense and when it's simply a reckless strategy? Let's talk about it. What conditions actually do? Conditions give buyers time to verify important aspects of the transaction. The most common conditions include financing, conditional on home inspection, or if it's a condo, you'll need time for your lawyer to review a status certificate, condo documentation, essentially. These clauses provide an opportunity to confirm that everything about the purchase is acceptable before committing fully to the transaction. Now, in extremely competitive markets, buyers sometimes waive conditions to make their offer more attractive. What this means is they go into an offer and they have no conditions, no periods for them to do any double checks on the quality or the condition of the property, on financing or anything else. A lot of times, sellers prefer offers that feel certain and uncomplicated. So removing conditions can increase the chances of an offer being accepted. So when might this be a reasonable thing to do? Well, waiving conditions can sometimes make sense if buyers have already completed much of their due diligence beforehand. For example, the financing has already been thoroughly reviewed, a pre-inspection was completed before even submitting an offer, or maybe the buyer has strong financial reserves and doesn't need a mortgage at all. Even then, the decision should always be very carefully considered by the buyer. Waiving conditions can become dangerous when buyers skip important verification steps. Buying a home without confirming financing or inspecting the property can expose buyers to serious financial risk or uncertain conditions that they could have checked before committing to that home. Unexpected repairs, financing problems, or legal issues could appear later on. And for most buyers, conditions provide valuable protection. It gives them a recourse to back out of the deal if anything goes wrong. Every real estate decision involves balancing opportunity and risk. Understanding when to move quickly and when to protect yourself is one of the most important skills that buyers develop during the process. And having a realtor like myself or my team can help you to understand this process and navigate some of those risks in the most safe, efficient, and effective way possible. If you have any questions about navigating these risks, submitting an offer, or seeing properties anywhere along the Greater Toronto area, please feel free to let me know and send me an email at mark@soldourhome.com. Again, the email address is mark@soldourhome.com. We'd be happy to help. Thank you for listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast, and we'll talk to you soon.